It's NAB 2022 and we're here on the Xytech Systems stand in North Hall, and I'm delighted to be joined by Greg Dolan. Hi Greg, great to see you again.
It's great to see you again too. It's been a long 3 years, hasn't it?
So it's been a while since we caught up. So give us a quick roundup of what's been going on with Xytech in the last 3 years since we last spoke.
Well, starting about 18 months ago, we had a monumental movement. We began to contract with NetInsight to buy our largest competitor, Schedule,
okay,
and we purchased them. That became final last April, and we've spent the last year doing a couple things. First, completely integrating that company into Xytech, taking stewardship of the Schedule product line, and really preparing all their hundreds of really demanding customers to upgrade onto our MediaPulse platform. We have a full team of people who have done nothing more than looking at all the features and making sure that we have an even better experience for them in MediaPulse, and making sure that the upgrade process is smooth and easy and as seamless as possible.
Yeah.
So we're actually rolling that project out right now, and our first customers begin to migrate over in just about 30 days.
Cool. So we spoke about MediaPulse in the past, I know, and it's a continually evolving product, isn't it? What's new with it at NAB this year?
So there's a bunch of things, and you're right, it is a continually evolving product. That's the idea behind it. It's modularly put together so that we can come in and overhaul different parts of it on a regular basis. And we've certainly done that the last couple of years. There's a couple things that we're working on. First and foremost is constantly working on the UI. The whole idea is, 10 years ago, if you bought one of our systems at a 100-person facility, we sold you 15 licenses and you were fine. 10 years later, we have to have a technical solution for hundreds of people, all of your staff, all of your vendors, all of your customers, all of your freelancers have to interact with our data one way or the other. So we're coming up with UIs that really speak to these different pools of users, not just the sort of traditional, give me a whole bunch of features and functions in one screen, but hey, I just need to see what my schedule is, or I need to tell you what days I'm available to work. So that's a giant push, and we continue to push that out and will for the next couple of years. The personnel manager's been overhauled to handle things as complex as crews ranging all across Europe. So we have a customer who has crews in 22 different countries with I don't know how many hundreds of various union rules. So this engine handles all of that. There's a complete reworking of our transmission systems that's underway, really being run by some of our new friends from the Schedule team who've come over and taken over that technology. And finally, I think most exciting is we're taking a look now at the problem of how do I do large-scale scheduling. So in other words, I'm scheduling an entire station out, and I have a total staff of 1,000 people, and I need to put them on a rotation for next year, taking into consideration who likes to work with whom, vacation time, most likely to be sick, these things called constraint solvers. So this allows us to take a look at any metadata a customer might want and put that into the calculation of who is the best fit for this, what is the best fit, or more importantly, give me a series of large-scale scenarios for how I schedule my 1,000 people. It's our first step into machine learning, and certainly the precursor into moving AI into the platform. So that's actually being released right now. It goes into production next month, and we're wildly excited about it.
Yeah, and I'm sure with scheduling in the last 2 years of the pandemic, your customers must have had pretty extreme challenges.
Really extreme, and that's the whole push to remote work has caused us to invest really heavily in our cloud solution, the MediaPulse Managed Cloud. I'd say that maybe 70 or 80% of our customers right now are up on a hosted version of our software.
Okay.
So that idea that, the ROI is great. You come in, you buy it, we can have something spun up for you in about a month, so there's not a whole lot of messing around. And then we take all that friction and headache away from you. We take care of the entire platform, we configure it for you, and it seems to be really well received.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can access MediaPulse and
any place with an internet connection in any browser on any device.
Yeah, and it's got a fantastic user interface as well, doesn't it? I mean, everything's all in one place.
We have a whole team of people now who work just on UX, and hopefully by the time we get to Amsterdam, we'll have a whole suite of native iOS and Android apps that do this as well.
So having a perfect user experience now is obviously really important for people to be able to find the right things in the right place as quickly as possible.
It's really important, especially as you move into almost consumer-grade UI, where it's not just heavy operators, but it's the people used to interact with the data.
Yeah.
Now they want to interact with the data not with a telephone call or an email, but with an app that's in their hand. And that's we think, well, that is just a huge part of our business right now, and it's a place where we're putting together a lot of investment.
Brilliant. Where can people find out more, Greg?
You can find out more on our website, which is XytechSystems.com. That's XYTECH systems.com.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. It's great to see you again.
Great to see you again. What a thrill.
So check out Xytech Systems for everything you need to know on this amazing MediaPulse system and everything else that we're doing at NAB. Check out at kitplus.com.